So how you doing, programmer? In the today's section I'm gonna show you how you can find your lost Android and even how you can hack Android. Now I'm not gonna suggest you to hack someone's mobile, but you are a grown ass man. You can make your own decision. So first go in the androidlost.com site. Now there's one catch in here. This is gonna be problem. You have to install Android Lost in Android mobile wherever you wanna hack. So first install the app Android Lost. So this is Android Lost app and link is in the description. So first install this app. Now in here first click OK. Now allow all of the permission in here, all of the permission. Now in here just click on the consent and register. Now in here you can see I registered with lots of email ID because I have lots of email ID in my this Android. You can check your email ID in the Play Store from here. You can see I got a lots of email ID. So now let's configure all of this setup. Now click on here and click on advanced. Now click on all of the button except buy premium feature and test premium and uninstall app. Now if you wanna know which Google ID is I'm logged in, so just click in here re-register at Google. So you can see I got all of the email ID which I registered. You can use any of this email ID. Even you can add your own. Now that's it. That's done. Now just go in here androidlost.com and sign in with that email ID. You can see congratulations, your email ID is now connected to your phone and you can use the control. So now if you are thinking I don't want to show the app of my client because this is stupid. What if your client saw the app and uninstalled that app? So just go in the control and let's look at the features. Let's try alarm first. When I click on the alarm, did you heard that? That was the alarm. You can set the time from here. This was for the only 3 seconds. Let's try again. In here you can add the custom alarm. From here you can select the alarm, and now let's talk about the vibrate. From here you can vibrate your Android. Now location. In here a map will pop up showing location. So if I click on the send location, it is gonna show me the location. Now this was the basics function. Now let's go in the status. Now in here you can see we are gonna get the status of our phone. Now if you can't see anything in here, just go in the logs and you are gonna get all of the information in here. You can see first or logs where the web alarm. Okay, again you can see in here you can enable or disable sound on your phone. Now Bluetooth, here you can enable or disable your Bluetooth. Flash, again you can enable or disable your flash of your Android mobile. Don't you think this is awesome? Now Wi-Fi, here you can enable or disable your Wi-Fi. List app, this will show a list of all of your app that are installed on your app phone. Now in the message section you can send the message pop-up. Let's try. When I send this message, oops, first you can see I got all of the apps which I installed in my Android phone. Oh, this is a long list, so I'm gonna close this. Even you can see the version and code version and app name and package name. Now SMS post, enter your phone number to send SMS to and enter SMS message. Now in here you can send the SMS to any mobile number you want. SMS inbox and send. From here you are gonna get the all of the message SMS of your client. Now message with picture, boot message, OLM message, you can read this shit. Now let's go in the security. Now in here this is the very sensitive part. In here you can see you can lock your Android screen for as many seconds you want from here. Now lock timeout, select the lock timeout in second. The value 0 means its default value and so on. So SIM card owner, when the app detects that unknown SIM card has been inserted, it will send a warning to SMS notification number and start a polling service. That way you can still use both the SMS command and web control even if the Google account on the phone has been blocked and Google cannot send the push message. This is the very I don't know how this Android Lost should do it, but this is the very powerful. Now in here lock phone, you can lock your phone and you can add the pin number in here. Erase SD card. Now I've done lots of crazy shit with this erase SD card. I lost my friends, lots of friends data with this. Now this is true. This is not a funny message. When you click on the erase, your phone is gonna be totally erased. And this is to wipe phone. Don't use the feature unless you really mean it. It will wipe your phone. Wipe means fully wiped. You must have first accept the admin right to the phone. Okay. When you click on the wipe, it is gonna fully wipe your phone. This is very sensitive part. Now let's go in the mobile. Now this is the funny text to which if your mobile is lost, so you can add your name and phone number in here and to go in the speak.
Lost. Please pick me up. All in one code is best bitch.
Now you can contact any phone number you want from here. Enter key to dial. Even you can select the SIM from here too. Now you can get the call list, all of the call list. You can select the last items to the server. Okay, so browser history, this is nasty part. In here you can get the all of the browser history or last 20 items from the browser history. Now sound recording, in here you can select the how much minute or hour you want to record the sound. Front camera, now let's do this. You can see I just clicked the front camera. Oh, this is recorded a sound. Okay, I just clicked on the take a picture and I got the picture. Now let's do with this rear camera. You can see I got the rear camera image polling service. If you don't know what is this, just skip this. Now backup. So obviously in the backup browser, after you have made a backup, you can go to this page, browse, you can content and so on. So read this shit. Backup SMS inbox. You can backup your SMS, backup contact, you can backup your contact, backup sound file. This is interesting. You can backup your sound. Oh, backup photos to FTP server and setting. Okay. There's a lots of things in here, but if you are a rich ass, it means you got a lots of money in your ass, so you can buy these features: content browser, app launcher, content search, and reboot phone, shutdown phone. Let's try reboot phone. Now to reboot phone, your phone must be rooted, so this is not helpful. So that is it. Now some of you people are gonna use this app for hack someone's mobile, do nasty stuff. But if you are thinking to do illegal stuff, so forget it, because in here you have to add your Gmail ID, which is the very powerful evidence that you are using that person's email ID in your PC. Now if you know Raspberry Pi, you are a genius. So in my defense, I just made this video for educational purpose. So that is it for today's, guys. If you like this video, just like this video, share this video with other programmer, hit on the bell icon so you'll never miss my latest video. See you guys in the next video. Till then, just hack. No, don't hack. I was just kidding.